But I wanted to go over 5 guys you're going to want to keep an eye on going into National Signing Day this week and when they are committing. And we're going to talk about a guy we already talked about before. Originally, he was verbally committed to Texas A&M, but he has since decommitted. And that is Harold Perkins, the 8th overall 5-star linebacker. Crystal ball to Texas A&M, but many believe it's down to Florida and LSU, because why would he decommit just weeks before signing day to recommit back to the same school? And I kind of see where they're coming from. He's from the New Orleans area before moving to Texas. Florida has done a great job. That was one of the schools he wanted to really put pressure on his recruiting. And Brian Kelly is doing some interesting things down recruiting and doing a good job with it. Granted, he has not coached a spring game yet, nor has he coached a regular season game yet. But what he's doing is some positive notes, and I talked about that in a video earlier this week. Perkins will be making his decision at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, so keep an eye out on that. The next guy I want to talk about is Shamar Stewart, the 10th overall 5-star defensive lineman. He's also crystal ball to Texas A&M, but Miami is neck and neck with him. He just took an official visit there this past weekend, hung out with Shaquille O'Neal at his restaurant, had a great time, and he plans to commit at 1:30 on Wednesday. So keeping an eye on that commitment. That could be a huge get for Mario Cristobal if he's able to take him away from Texas A&M. Third guy, Devon Campbell, 10th overall player, 5-star interior offensive lineman. We talked about this a few weeks ago. He's between Texas and Oklahoma, crystal ball to Texas, and it is believed he is probably going to end up in Texas when this is all said and done, as Steve Sark is really building up that offensive line for Texas this year through this recruiting process, or through this recruiting cycle. He will be committing at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, one of the later commitments in the day, so keep an eye out on that. Jacoby Matthews, 36th overall, 4-star safety out of Louisiana, would be a huge get for LSU if they are able to land him. They are believed to be the favorites as well, but Florida and Texas A&M are still in contention for his talents. He is scheduled to commit at noon on Wednesday. And then to close it out, a guy I did a video on a few weeks ago. He's one of the fastest rising guys in this cycle, Andrew Paul. He's the 529th ranked nationally player in this recruiting class, 3-star running back. Now, I know what you're saying. Why are we talking about the 3-star running back? Why are we talking about the 529th player overall? There's so many guys in front of him that have not committed themselves. Well, Paul has been the risest climber. Originally, when I did the video on him just 2 weeks ago, he was ranked as a 1,200th player nationally, and he's already jumped up to 529th. It's only going to go up from there. He is a late bloomer. He was a starter and a pretty good running back for so long throughout his high school career. But when the Missouri running back coach gave him confidence, he ended up breaking out and having a fantastic season, rushing for, I want to say, over 2,000 yards this year, which is an impressive senior season. He is crystal balled to Georgia, but Clemson is also viewed to be in the mix, and it's probably going to come down to those two from what I was able to find. Like I said, one of the fastest rising guys in the cycle. Check out my video if you want to deeper dive into his story. And he will commit on Wednesday at 12:20 p.m., one of the earlier commitments that day. Now, so those are the 5 guys I wanted to preview going into National Signing Day. For more information on these guys, if you guys want to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments section below.